This show is sponsored by MidasResources.com, your trusted source for precious metals since 1996. Call Midas today at 1-800-686-2237.
What is up, friends? Good morning, and welcome to the Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity, skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of the modern medical model can only be called a miracle, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, simply standard operating procedure, because the human biological system, the human body, is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we are here for you on the Bright Side. We welcome your calls at 855-660-4261. If you have a success story you'd like to share, if you want to contribute to the conversation, if you have questions about skincare or ingredients or formulation, something you heard on TV or something you read in the paper that you want clarification on, if you have questions about the longevity products, we can help you. 855-660-4261 is our number on the Bright Side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear advertised or hear us recommend on the program, you can call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. They know all about the products. They're friendly and knowledgeable. Ask them about joining the Bright Side Ben team and starting yourself a longevity business, earning thank you checks for helping spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program, for helping your friends and neighbors and loved ones and family members get over their health challenges using nutritional supplementation, spreading the word about nutritional supplements, or you just want to get your product at the wholesale price for a one-time $10 fee. You can get your products wholesale. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. And you can find out all about it by calling the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. You can also click on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com, and you can also check out our shopping cart at brightsideben.com. Okay, let's see. I'll be doing weekly phone calls now for my friend Dixie. Weekly, I guess you call them phone seminars or phone webinars or phone-inars. I don't know what they call these phone meetings that we're going to be doing every Sunday, and that will be at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, I believe. Or is it? I should check on that. I think it's 7 o'clock Mountain Time. I'll confirm that. Phone number is 559-726-1300, 559-726-1300, and then you hit the access code 455-987-pound. I'll give you that phone number and the access code a couple more times today. It's 559-726-1300 and 455-987-pound. Our first call will be this Sunday, and I think it's 6 o'clock Mountain Time, but I'll get back to you and confirm that time. Actually, let me confirm it for you right now, if I can. I'll have to confirm that for you later. We're going to talk weight loss on our first phone call. Let's see. You know what? It is, I better confirm that. 559-726-1300, and our participant access code is 455-987-pound. Okay. If you have generalized, diffuse, spread out aching muscle pain, that's a condition called fibromyalgia, you don't have a medical problem. You don't need to be medicalized, and there's nothing your doctor can do about it. We've been talking about fibromyalgia as a diagnosis that simply means muscle pain, fibromyalgia, muscle pain in the fibers. It's not a medical issue, but that's fine. We don't need doctors for fibromyalgia. Like all degenerative conditions, these are all lifestyle issues we can correct on our own. We've been talking about SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and its relationship to overall health. It should come as no surprise that SIBO Small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and fibromyalgia go hand in hand. If you have intestinal problems, if you have small intestinal bacterial overgrowth issues, you'll notice that when you eat sugar, when you eat sweets, when you eat breads, when you eat pastas, you'll just feel bloated, or you'll feel crampy, or you may get some pain in your abdominal area. These are classic signs of a bacterial issue, an overgrowth issue. And if you have fibromyalgia and you have these kinds of problems, guaranteed you're dealing with SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. There's also an interesting connection between bacteria in the gut, good bacteria and bad bacteria if they're overgrowing fibromyalgia, and the hormone estrogen. Most people who get fibromyalgia are women, and this especially affects women who have liver issues and who have digestive issues. That's because estrogen is processed by the liver, and once the liver becomes overloaded, incompletely processed or poorly processed estrogens can begin to accumulate, and this is a very, very, very bad thing. In fact, there's a class of incompletely processed estrogens that are like estrogens on steroids, and estrogen's already steroids. So you got mega estrogen, super estrogen, at least in terms of wreaking havoc, and these things show up as the liver starts to become compromised. In addition to causing all kinds of inflammatory and immune conditions, fiber-inducing conditions, fibromyalgia, fibroids, super estrogen is majorly carcinogenic, majorly blood clotting. If you're a scientist, you call these super estrogens catechol estrogens. But really, the main point is these are very aggressive, active estrogens that are responsible for the sense of emergency that manifests in the body as heart disease, circulatory problems, blood clots, strokes, autoimmune disease, and fibroids. I heard a doctor on TV a couple of days ago. I was waiting, getting my car fixed, and I was sitting in the waiting room. They had the TV on. I usually don't watch daytime TV, but I was watching this doctor show, and it makes me so angry to watch them. I try not to watch them, but I was kind of sitting in the waiting room, and I was listening to this doctor talk about the mystery of fibroids. And that's the medical position on these things. They're mysterious, and they're unknown. As if because your doctor doesn't know or the medical model can't figure out, it's officially unknown. Well, it isn't unknown. Fibroids are caused by catechol estrogens, excess estrogens. And while a doctor may not understand this, researchers and biochemists know good and well that there's this major connection, maybe even a causal connection between catechol estrogens and out-of-control growth, out-of-control cell growth. These types of incompletely processed estrogens are linked to out-of-control cell growth, out-of-control cell processing, cells go running, just going nuts, basically, producing fibers and producing fluids and growing out of control. This is what cancer is. This is what fibroids are. This is what cysts are. It's out of control cell growth, out of control cell behavior. Whether we're talking endometriosis or fibroids or cysts, all the obnoxious, ignorant, dangerous, and greedy and exploitative medical practices is near the top of the list is the use of surgery to address these kinds of chemistry issues. This is the reason I've always said that if you have a health challenge, you want to go to a biochemist, not a doctor. You don't need to be doctor. If you go to a medical doctor for a biochemical issue, if you go to a medical doctor for what is a chemistry problem, don't be surprised when you get doctored, that is, drugged or butchered. This is what the medical model specializes in, poisoning us and butchering us. Women will go to a doctor with fibroids and they'll leave without their uterus. They'll leave without their female organs. This is what doctors do. At least a third of hysterectomies are performed on women who simply have fibroids, who simply have a biochemical issue. If you're a woman and you have fibroids or cysts or endometriosis and your OBGYN is telling you, as this pretty MD on television was saying, oh, we can do surgery to have them removed, there's no problem. It's just a very simple procedure. Please understand that any time you have a surgical procedure done, not only are you not doing anything to address the problem, you haven't done anything to address the biochemical breakdown, but now you're going to be activating the stress response, which is what all surgeries do. When you get cut into in a surgical procedure, there's no routine surgery. Your body thinks it's being eaten by a tiger. It doesn't know it's in an operating room. It thinks it's being eaten alive. And it's going to release all the stress hormones that are causing the problem in the first place. Fibroids, cysts, endometriosis, gynecological issues. Catechoestrogens, these are all major indicators of a body in distress, and now the brain-dead medical model is going to put more stress on the body with a surgical procedure. All right, hang tight. We'll finish this up when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back after this.
You have all seen and heard about the elements of the periodic table. These elements are the building blocks of everything in the universe. You, my friends, are made from these elements. A shortage of any of these important trace elements can lead to disease. Go with the science and take the Lady Talk Health Challenge and get all 90 essential trace elements with a healthy start pack at LadyTalkLive.com or call 855-333-LADY. That's 855-333-5239.
Research shows it's not just what you put in your body that counts, it's what you put on it as well. Why not use an all-natural, healthy mineral-based makeup that actually benefits your skin? Once you experience the airiness and flawless coverage of Longevity mineral makeup, you will never use anything else. With Longevity, the perception of your complexion will be natural perfection. Animal-friendly mineral makeup at Mary Lou Health. That's MARILU Health.com or call 855-321-HEALTH.
Hi, John Hubner from Midas Resources. Are you tired of watching your hard-earned assets dwindle away? As government spending is out of hand and the Federal Reserve is creating in excess of $20 billion a week, are you tired of stockbrokers gambling away your hard-earned money? Is this market a setup for a crash greater than 1987? Too many of today's policies resemble those that led to the collapse of 1929. This is John Hubner, and that was me in 2007. And we all know what happened when the subprime credit bubble burst. By March 2009, the dollar lost 50% of its value. The entire U.S. banking system was on the verge of collapsing. Like all financial problems of the past, is history about to repeat itself? Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129, before it's too late to protect yourself. Will the oncoming catastrophe take all private IRAs, 401ks with it? There is a way to protect your hard-earned assets. Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Moms of America, stand up and stop taking abuse from your kids.
I pledge never to let my kid disrespect me ever again.
I pledge to stop letting my daughter walk all over me.
I pledge to stop living in fear of my son's anger. I pledge never to feel like a bad parent ever again. Because I'm not.
I pledge to stop letting my child's behavior control my home.
I pledge to be a mom with kids who listen. A total transformation mom.
I'm Janet Lehman, co-creator of the Total Transformation Program. We created the Total Transformation to help parents with difficult child behavior. Now I'm giving it away free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. We'll let you keep it for free.
Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795. Call now. Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795.
You're listening to GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Lock down your digital life at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. I'm going to be doing these phone calls at 7 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Sundays. Our first call is going to be on weight loss, and the call-in number is 559-726-1300, 559-726-1300. Participant access code 455-987#. I'll give that number out a couple more times. And then, let's see, also have some YouTube videos I'm doing with my friend Amanda Rideout, health coach. We're doing skincare YouTube videos. If you want to get on the email list for that, send an email to Ben at ksco.com.